Videos are the ones when I'm sort of making a verbal note to myself, and then as the camera just happens to be here, I'm not even thinking about an audience. Yesterday I was writing something, and I wrote this little thing. It's like a one-page thing to myself, just writing out what everything I was thinking. And the first sentence was, "There is a reason why I hate authority." And I kind of realized I don't really hate all authority. I mean, if there was no authority or nobody in a position of some type of authority, everything would be chaotic. But I hate abuses of authority. When people abuse their power, this is my radio book. Like I'm going to be in the radio or something. Anyway, I do have a radio license. It's a basic license. But anyway, that's not important. I'm not even going to get into a discussion about that. The thing is that people in positions of authority don't, sometimes I see people who act like they care about you. They want you to cooperate and do things and go along with the program. And they pretend to care about you. But, when someone pretends, after a while, it starts to show itself for what it is, that they really don't care. And I wrote a lot of stuff about somebody I used to work with. Somebody who was just, I know that YouTube sort of has an algorithm, I suppose, that sort of looks at when people use profanity. So I'm going to use it. I'm probably going to be put lower on the list somewhere. But, there's some people who are just full of shit. They're just bullshitting you. They pretend to care. They pretend that they're your friends. They pretend that they have your best interest at heart, but they really don't. You start to see things for what they are. And if you don't buy into their bullshit, then the truth is that they can't control you. If you don't buy into this ideal that they really care about you and they have your best interest, if you believe it and you go along with it, you may do so many things. You may cooperate. You may do all kind of things, believing that these people really, really care. Oh, wow, this person really cares about me. They really have my best interest at heart. Let me do this and let me do that and let me give them this and give them access to that and whatever. And they really don't care. They don't. And you get burned. I used to work with somebody who thought, who realized I wasn't buying into her bullshit. And she got really, really upset. And I was on her shit list, okay? Like I said, there's profanity. When you get on somebody's shit list, you get left out of things, especially when that person is, has power over you. So I had to suffer through that. But I wasn't going to change. I wasn't going to just, suddenly start like, oh, let me kiss your ass. Let me kiss your ass so I can get on your good side. No, no, that's not a price I'm willing to pay. Sometimes you can pay too much for things. And to be on somebody's good side, no. There are just some things I'm not willing to pay for. Okay, that's all I have to say. Let me stop now because I got to get ready to go. And by the way, yesterday, the second part of the story, I actually did eventually get my thing together. I actually threw the tubing together. I was going to show it, but the tubing that I had, it actually was faulty, so I had to actually take the tube off of the little reservoir thing and put a new one on. But it worked. I just ran out. I actually didn't have enough space on my iPad. I'm actually filming this from my iPad. So, filming. Like I actually have film. We get so used to using these old terms and stuff, but that's the way it is. Whatever.